All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. So I have my new microphone here, and I think I'm using the old dongle. It so far looks like it's working, but we shall see. Let me get this thing here. I'm trying to get the audio microphone, not the microphone, the headphones to work. Trying to turn it towards the voice section versus the phone listening section. I guess that's it. Let's see how that sounds. I can hear it, but the monitoring isn't all that much. I don't know if these cables are well either. So again, the reality is for me personally, it's probably better for Trump to win because then that upheaval exists. For the nation, it'd be better for Kamala Harris. I mean, for that Kamala Harris would win. Well, because if Kamala Harris won, this narrative would be that nothing is going on wrong, and they pay their people and they attack them. They're not going to pay Kamala Harris directly, but they'll pay somebody in the chain. If Trump's in there, everybody's going to be looking for every jot and tittle of thing to use against Trump. So it'd probably be better that consternation exists. Also, the people in the Democratic Party for the last four, and I'm not saying Trump's going to win or anything, but it looks like it's leaning that way, supposedly. All the Democrats that didn't protect me are now out there. So they're now thinking, well, what are we going to do? All right. So they have to strategize. Now they have more money than me, generally, the people that are responsible. However, they've led a spoon-fed life, most of them. That's how they get into that thing. I might want to take this microphone up a little bit. It's a cheapy microphone, but I think it works well. It's actually a fuller sound than those other ones I had. At least I think it is. So it's pretty funny what's happening. Again, I'm not worried about it. And I did my job trying to get her in. I'm on the side of good for the planet, but if the planet is not doing what it's supposed to, then God puts it in turmoil. Again, prophets, they all lived in turmoil. They didn't live in millionaire housing and lifestyle. So these prophets that say they're that, maybe, maybe not. So I just hope that this microphone, and I'm using the old dongle, and it's probably not wise. I should probably use the old one. I should be using the new one. So it is what it is. But for me, I mean, my life wasn't going to change necessarily because Kamala Harris was in there. But definitely the government employees voted in her direction, which means that's not going to be good for Trump. 2025 can't just happen. The articulation of 2025 requires them to pass certain litigation because they're going to be sued. You just can't walk in and take over the government like that. The FBI is the only agency that can move that quick. So if Trump were to get in there, most likely Senate would begin shifting back to Democratic Party. Because if he does what he says he's going to do, and I don't believe 100% that he's going to do it, I think some of it's a scam. But I mean, it's already happening. Trump has the sway with his money and these billionaires to attack people. And the cops aren't going to protect them. So again, for us people down here, if Trump gets in, it's not going to change. It's actually going to be better because there's going to be a group of people that want to get Trump. And I don't mean that physically. I mean, litigiously. And not just litigiously, criminally and all of that, because a president can't do what the interpretation was. There's enough Republicans and enough Democratic Party people that went against Trump. There's a coalition. Right? How he won, I'm not sure. Of course, he's got a lot of money. Billionaires have a lot of money. They can buy blocks of votes. But again, the instruction was to cheat. The question is, did they? Well, when Trump alleged everybody cheated against him, nobody stood up there in public and said cheat. But it'll be what it'll be. Again, I wasn't protected by the Democratic Party, so again, God will do what God will do. I said that last time. No, as a person on this planet, I need to move in the direction of goodness. And then I get the most credit that way. And then I don't go to hell. Abortion is just this crazy thing. Again, you're not going to fix abortion with laws. Maybe you'll think you'll do it. You just go to the Philippines and watch what happened in the Philippines all those years, and you'll know that it doesn't work. Again, faith, hope, charity. I am biblically and scripturally correct. You can all show me how your laws are going to work. It's a scam is what it is. People that are obsessed with making laws are the ones that are projecting. And again, we see it physically. They want to keep people down. That's what causes a lot of the abortion. So it's the same old story. They're the ones that are actually causing it, and then they say people shouldn't be it. It's just like me being blocked from being with a woman. There's no doubt. I'm not crazy. They did it. The government's insane. These billionaires are insane. It's a scam that they run. I believe it started a long time ago. It most likely revolves around when my wife started babysitting for Mr. Moon. They were watching us. They strategized. We make him a gay man and say he molested Jay. And now Jay's dead, right? Wasn't that convenient? I believe they sent Jay to his death in Iraq by extending him. So again, that's a long time ago, and it's never stopped, and that's who they are. So I really don't care. My life would not benefit. Why am I saying this? Because if Trump wins, I'm what do they call it? Taking the wind out of their sails. The ones that come against me. Of course, they'll say, well, psychologically, it means their psychology isn't worth 2 cents. It's a scam. They use it on big cases to give it credit and credibility, and then they walk around saying, this person's that person's that, indifferent to the truth. All right, I'm going to go for a second, and I'll be back.